Hello and welcome to Vindex Gaming. I'm xZyeath and this is Subnautica. So just like I mentioned in the last episode, we're going to make a tour over to the islands, and we're also going to be trying to get the resources we need to make our prawn suit. Prawn suit being most likely the most important mode of transportation that we're going to have yet. Xzeath, still kicking around. I have not played since the last time we were recording, so nothing will have changed. Right now we want to go to the islands, so we need to make sure we have food and water. Just gonna have a peek in here.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to databank.
Okay. Oh, I should have looked at that. Blueprints, data downloads. LifePod 7. This one is... I cannot recall exactly where. Last available for... some two numbers. Okay. We will, seeing as we have water and food.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So the North Island is the containment enforcement, or quarantine enforcement. So we're going to go to the South one. Hello, Rafe. This is where things are going to get a little scary. Ooh, jeez. I am very glad, very, very glad that I have my xZyeath right now. And with how fast it goes. There's a wreck here. Okay. Is there any baddies here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
Additional air capacity, nice.
New blueprint acquired.
So while we're here, grab a little bit of quartz and rubies, I believe these are. Yes, rubies we're gonna need lots of. Some of these guys. I want to grab quite a few of these guys because the next time that we're going to need them is going to be going deep down into the depths. So if we get as many as we can from here, we'll be okay. Looks like 2 is all I get. That's okay. What are we doing for inventory? Starting to fill up. Oh, I did not see those guys. Ow! Ow. I'll take that as my cue to GTFO. We're gonna go straight up because we want to... Oh, no, there we go. So this is a floating island. It's not an actual landmass that is fixed to the planet. It's floating by these things, and just because I've never done it before, we're going to make our entry through the center of the island.
the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Alpha Section 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
Alright, so here we're going to delve a little bit more into the occurrences of the Degassi crew. There's three, I believe, three of their own bases that they've built on the island, two of which are located on the top of the two peaks of this island, and the third is somewhere between the two. I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's there. So we're going to have a look there. We're going to try to get as many blueprints as we can from their buildings, and then, of course, listen to their audio banks that they have left. I hope I'm going the right way. Feels like I am. Aha. Alright. Bulkhead. So like I was mentioning before, they've been here for long enough that the bases that they've built have, well, they're dying.
New blueprint acquired.
This is very, very old and aged.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, no, I did that wrong. That's okay. We're gonna eat some of these. We'll save one. Voice log 1.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators. Fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is Ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Oh. So they did not see eye to eye. They did not agree with each other 100%. And before I get any closer here, I need to equip my propulsion cannon. We'll get rid of the knife for now. Where's the other one? Oh, I can hear you. They sound pretty cool. Oh, he's inside. There we go. Battery. Life top.
Integrating new PDA data.
Voice log 2.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Aha. So there was a storm. A very big storm.
New blueprint acquired.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Alright.
It's
gonna be nighttime here soon. And I'm gonna make my way to the other habitat just as soon as I can figure out how to get through here. There we go. The lantern fruit is what I was trying to find. I just forgot which direction I went to. Lantern fruit are pretty good because you plant the tree once and then it continuously repopulates with the lantern fruit. So on behalf of there being naturally growing ones here, I'm gonna stuff my face until my water's full. And the joys of using the vegetables is you get both food and water out of it. So, alright. Leave a little bit of space. Now we'll try to make our way over to the other habitat. So, was that really the habitat that I was just at? I could have sworn I saw the other one. Oh, no. That is the one I need to go to. Oh, darn. I don't think I'm gonna get there from here. Nope. I cannot remember how to get there. Ow. Here we go. Okay. Disinfected water.
Integrating new PDA data.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
New blueprint acquired.
So I don't know if any of you guys have seen the trailer for the game, but that audio file was part of the trailer, and fittingly so. It's his last recorded file. Poor kid. Ooh, ouch. Sploosh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so on that note, I'm gonna leave here. We have our grow bed and all that fun stuff. We are going to the other island, and actually before I leave, I'm gonna put this in storage. Don't consume, switch container. I'm actually gonna put some of this away as well. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna head north. And on our way, we'll hit this guy. I do not like right now how... Okay, well now you can see the bottom, but traveling through open water where you can't see the bottom, it just freaks me out. It is very scary. So, if I'm not mistaken, the proposed Degassi habitat, I think that's not in the Grand Reef, because Grand Reef is a bit ways away. It's actually not that far, it's just deep. Make a pit stop. Or can I even make a pit stop? Oh no, the proposed habitat. Yeah, that was down here in the bulb zone. Hell yeah, we're gonna take a peek. Aha. And good thing we did. Holy crap, is this ever loud and scary.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. I learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but there's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Co-evolution gives me the funnies, he says.
Acquired.
Okay.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Stalker 2.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. What's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Aha! So I'm just going to go through here and see if there's, because I've picked up some without actually listening to them. So
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish,
yeah,
they
let's
glow.
do this one.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
So that was the purple tablet that I picked up. Oh, jeez.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I've an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Oh, darn. So they're going on an adventure. Marooned. I think we've heard that one already. And that one.